lineups for Vegas. Francois, Lavoie, Ildemaro, Ruiz, Russo, recent PBA champ AJ, and Andrew Anderson as well. For the Adams Glitters, Richie Teece from Great Britain, Santuu Tahvanainen from Finland, Chris Vai, former major champ, Tom Daugherty of Tampa, great champion himself, as is Jesper, Svensson, the two-handed power lefty, and here we go from Portland, Maine. A legend at Wichita State, a legend on the lanes. Frankie Lavoie gets us started. Baker bowling, race to 2. Quarterfinals underway from Portland. High shot, almost a big 4. 4-6. Some scintillating finishes here tonight. Tough split here for Lavoie. 4-7, yes, 6 no.
He's out.
From Great Britain, here's Richie Teece. Early open for the high rollers. See if Richie and company can take advantage. That's the same result, but the 6-7 up split. Richie, tough split. 7 stands open, so back-to-back opens.
You know who else is originally from there?
Mr. Ambletto Moncelli.
Ambletto Moncelli.
Ildemaro liked it. 4-pin for him. 4-pin. No worries there. Okay, we've got a mark. We're off and running here with our first spare.
That's better.
That's a lot better.
I almost broke my hand. That dude's like 64 years old, and he is absolutely ripped.
From Finland, Santuu Tahvanainen. Come on, 10-pin.
No!
Wiggles and somehow defies the laws at this event. PBA Rookie of the Year. Got his 10-pin, which is a big factor here at the Elias Cup. Two-hander. Okay, got a strike.
Interesting. Way to call that. Lefty's big factor. First strike thrown by a lefty.
From Columbus, Ohio.
Teece. Oh, man.
That's high. Challenging split. Doesn't get it. 3-7 stand. Another open frame. That's been emblematic of the early action here. AJ's first delivery in the quarters. Okay.
That's how you like to draw it up. Take advantage of the open frame.
Tampa Tom steps up right lane. All right. Flip it. Here's double A. Andrew Anderson, former major champ. That looked off the mark. A light hit and the 1-2 stand.
Yeah, and you can see right here those numbers. That ball gets way too far to the right. It's not going to get back from there when your team is doubled up.
Future Hall of Famer Jesper Svensson.
The Iceman coming.
The Iceman is here. Here we go.
Yeah, just like that. It's down to a 13-pin deficit because of Daugherty.
Vegas, a 13-pin lead. Reminder of the format here tonight. Quarterfinals, race to 2. If we're tied 1 each, we'll have a roll-off. Each team will experience each lane. Lavoie strikes. Speaking of international stars, Richie Teece. Long career win, 2017 Shark Championship. Right lane here, Adams Glitters. That looked off the mark from the beginning, and it's a very tough conversion. 2-4-8-10 split. Trying to avoid another open and cannot. Lots of open frames. Ruiz.
Nope.
That's high, 6-10.
Faster than this.
.610 conversion. Marks are critical.
We shared a hotel room. He's awesome.
All of his planned roommates were really late with delayed flights. He wasn't sure who was coming in. His phone didn't work. He's from Finland. That's crazy. Back to Russo. Super southpaw. 7-pin.
I think that means make your spare.
Make your spare. Finish it up. Get your mark.
All right.
That was just that, clean his plate.
Assassin just kind of goes about his business.
Gonzalez talking like that. And Manny came over and said hi to us today. It had been a long wait. He'd been so close, on the verge, many times on TV, without that first title. Looking good here.
You like that?
Got some energy.
You like that? Wait, hey, Kirk Cousins? Wait a minute. You like that?
With the unique delivery, Tampa Tom.
That right lane. Game's over.
Andrew Anderson and company cruising here in game one.
It's over.
Halfway home to a victory. Trip 10-pin. Top 25 hole. They look good in college football. Anderson looking good in the lanes.
How long does it take him to figure it out? We'll have to wait and see. Jesper Svensson.
Absolute rock star bowling. Amazing talent. The lefty double wood there.
He does the oil pattern. It dries up the front, pulls oil down towards the pins. I wonder if there's enough shots thrown by Jesper to affect Matt Russo in game
what
two.
we talked about, and we go after it, all right? Everyone is one at a time.
Lowest game thus far.
I don't think we
159 for the Atom Splitters.
Yeah, forget about that, yeah.
One game complete. High Rollers hope one game still to come here in Portland, Maine. All right, Big Sponge struggles there with 159 in game one. Richie Teece, speaking of struggling, had a couple opens and moves over down to the left lane.
And, you know, manager Mark Baker and the rest of his team are really big on this guy, Richie Teece, and he failed to mark in game one.
Let's see about game two. That's crossing over, and the three-pin stands. Luckily, no split this time for Richie.
They said he was a clutch guy.
Single pin, spare conversion, the three-pin got that, so he's got his first mark of the night. And maybe that sparks some confidence in the star from Great Britain. Let's find out. Francois Lavoie from Quebec, Canada. This guy, we know is clutch.
Yes, he is.
Major champion, 300 on TV, twice.
It's an extremely important shot because the rest of his team are going to gather intel based on what he does.
Right lane. Okay, that's how you do it.
He's going to go back and say, well, all right, guys, I stood here and I looked there.
And we see it right there on cue. Communication so important. Here's Santuu. High shot, 3-6-10 down the line. A striker last year in his debut in PBA League. Lumberjacks storm back, won 3 straight best out of 5 to take the title.
Oh boy.
Open frame.
Oh boy.
Tahvanainen.
Could be a quick trip.
Ruiz.
Got a hook.
Trying for a big shot here, and that just missed the mark by a lot. Way light.
Again, we see that spot there where you get it that far to the right. There's just no friction.
Ruiz with power, almost got all of them down with a 10-pin. Stands for an open frame. That's big for the Atom Splitters.
I don't get it.
Lone 3-time champs of the Elias Cup. Looking for help on the 10-pin, and no.
There's a real chance for the High Rollers working on a strike there in the second frame for Ildemaro Ruiz. And instead, he opens.
Available at that website. Awesome stuff. Russo. Looks good, right lane, that lefty. That strike.
Remember the other day when we were talking about whether or not Jesper Svensson's urethane ball would affect Matt Russo? No, it didn't. Perfect ball reaction. Different ball for Daugherty on this left lane, which is actually lane 2.
4-pin.
Yeah, Silver Lake just has not been able to get dialed in 14 frames.
Anyone's game here. Single pin spare conversion, no worries there for TD. Ethan's very interested here. Big workout guy, big focus guy. AJ, big strike guy. Got it.
Oh yeah, we're here, baby. Let's go. Down the line, boys.
Oh, beautiful. AJ Johnson's now part of that same team.
Iceman steps up.
Oh my goodness.
Somehow the 9-pin stands. I'm not sure how. Okay, got the mark. That's the good news. The bad news, Andrew Anderson steps up.
Bad rack.
Did you know that Jesper finished second at the Lucky Larson to AJ Johnson?
Pretty cool. Chance here to increase the lead to 24 pins with a turkey. You bet.
Let's go.
Yep.
Big shot, big strike.
That soft hand and beautiful roll of Andrew Anderson was able to get that ball to read perfectly on that tricky right lane. They're working on 3 in a row, a 24-pin lead, and only need to win one more game to advance here at the Elias Cup in Portland, Maine.
Playing for Norm Duke. A couple Hall of Famers.
Teece looking for his first strike of the night.
Richie Teece, there it is. Okay. That feels a lot better, doesn't it?
Oh, boy.
Not a great 2023 top 5 Springfield Classic. Little loft here, right lane. Okay. Trip 10-pin.
Yeah, you know it's a great shot when you're a right-hander and you snap the 10 out like that.
Tahvanainen. Santuu. 4-pin stands for Tahvanainen here left lane.
To get him to the foul line, to get it on the ground, and that's what creates all that power.
Bagger. And expand the lead to 44 pins. Ildemaro. You bet.
Relentless. They just won't let them back in. They won't take their feet off the gas pedal.
Way to commit to it.
And they're doing exactly what they want to do, and that's keep striking. The Atom Splitters did have 2 doubles, believe it or not, in game 1. The High Rollers are working on 5 in a row.
Lowest score of the event, Randy, as you talked about. Fly left lane does have a strike for the Atom Splitters to try to keep it interesting. Looking for half a dozen in a row. And basically put away the match. How about it? You better believe it. There's a grand 6-bagger, 54-pin lead in command in game 2.
There's a bucket of PBR. Not afraid of that right lane. They said, yeah, whatever, man. We know what we have to do, and we'll figure it out. Left lane, right lane, doesn't matter.
Jesper will finish up here in the 10th frame to make this official. Through flaws most Oriole fans can remember, they are back.
To Boston, to Portland, Maine. Long way to come to bowl 2 games.
Tough. Andrew Anderson came from Michigan. Trip 10-pin there. He's glad to send Jesper back home to Sweden.
What can we do?
Hey, let's get out of the floor and see if we can talk to Amleto Monicelli.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, Amleto Monicelli. Amleto, it's Randy up in the booth. Can you hear me, partner?
Yep.
Hey, buddy.
Go ahead. Yes.
How would you describe the performance by your team, not on just the one lane, but on both lanes, especially what they did here on the tricky right lane?
Well, on the right lane, the back lane is a little tired. So the guys moved one ball, right? And they were trying to actually look for less shape in the beginning, and it worked pretty good. Ildemaro just threw it really bad. But the other guys just made a great shots, every shot.
Amleto, hey, thanks for your time, but listen, you're missing out on the free lobster rolls over there. You better get in there and dig it. Get digging at it, bro. Thanks, Hamlet. I appreciate your time. Congratulations. You're moving on.
Thank you, Randy. Appreciate it.